I've been living here in China for 10 years. My brother's been in Canada. He's been working in the finance industry very hard, and he just needed a break.
When we were kids, we watched the movie Wall Street, and we remember Charlie Sheen's character, Bud Fox, saying that he wanted to ride his motorcycle around China. We remember looking at each other and saying, yeah, we're going to do that.
Colin's selling up his business. He sold his house. It's all gone. And he's come out to ride motorcycles around this amazing country with me. Colin and I are going to ride for 60 days and cover 18,000 kilometers. From Shanghai, we're heading to the North Korean border. Then we head west, across the grass plains of Inner Mongolia to the deserts of Xinjiang. We head south through Tibet to Mount Everest Base Camp. Then we head down into the jungles of Yunnan province. East through the manufacturing towns. Then it's back home to Shanghai, if we're lucky. The roads are the wild card. You just don't know what you're going to get.
You felt like you were going through a war-torn zone.
Totally lost the bike from underneath.
We're going to lead into the grasslands of Inner Mongolia.
Oh my God, the view is amazing!
I've never seen so many bad drivers in my life.
Now we're about to leave China as we know it.
Keep your feet up, keep your feet up!
Oh, I wasn't supposed to turn around!
Just completely unpredictable.
We'll make a rush here for the deepest point in China.
Most isolated I've ever been in my entire life, I think.
We came in here last night. We couldn't see anything. And now just waking up this morning,
It's beautiful.
it's just desert in every direction.
You're literally in the middle of nowhere.
Looks like we camped on the moon.
It really does.
When I got out of my tent this morning and I took that one small step for man, one giant step for mankind, it was pretty awesome. Felt a little like Neil Armstrong. So we're just riding through the salt flats, and we came across this Kariz, as the Uyghur name for a well, or an old well. The farmers have dug holes every 20 or 30 meters to make sure that there's a river underneath here, and to make sure that the river stays clear of mud. And they would often dig out the mud and put it out on the side, which is why you've got this kind of crater look to them. And the biggest problem at the moment is that we seem to have lost Colin.
I was just checking out the well.
From Turpan, we're heading into the Wild West, following this route of Western traders, travelers, and adventurers who started coming here thousands of years ago. We're heading into a market town called Kuka. It's a Muslim town, and it's the middle of the holy month of Ramadan.
I feel like we're finally getting into some real wilderness, you know? We were riding through the desert and now it looks like someone's just dropped us into Afghanistan or something with these rigid brown mountains and glacial rivers. We've been riding all day on the 301. We started our day at minus 154 meters below sea level, and now we're at 3,300 meters above sea level. And here we've got some holy flags and a little stone symbol which marks the high pass on this road. We're 10,000 feet above sea level now. It's amazing how far we've come in just a few hours and how cold it's gotten. Good. Yeah.
We traveled another 100 kilometers or so. The sun was setting fast as we rolled into this town called Kuka, and the night markets were just setting up.
There's a guy over here making bread. I love this bread. This is the best bread in the world. Hands down, without a doubt. I love this this is the naan bread. So he's got the big oven, old style, prepares his dough, rolls it a little spices, little seasoning, and he uses that thing. Bam! Slaps it in against the wall. It's really hot, I can't believe he wow, it takes out a fresh one.
Hello?
Hello.
Welcome to Xinjiang.
Thank you.
My brother loves this place. He loves Xinjiang, just loves everything about it. So it was nice to walk through the market with him. This area of China, along the Silk Road, really is a melting pot. Everyone looked so different. It was amazing. And I could just sit there and people watch all day long.
Grab the baby. Colin and I are getting our asses handed to us by a local pro.
I consider myself a pretty decent pool player. It was crazy how tight the pockets were, and the table was wobbly, so, I was trying to figure out exactly how to play. Good game. Good game.
Colin only lost by one shot, but I'm dying slowly, and it's not looking good. This local guy has beaten us now twice, and now Colin and I are trying to redeem ourselves and get back at least one game. This is where the comeback begins. He can hop it, he can hop it. We just lost 3 games to this guy. 3 is awesome.
You dropped me in here and asked me where I was. China wouldn't even be the first 10 that I'd guess. Not even 20. In the West, you just get so bogged down by bullshit, and you sort of forget the main truths in life and what they are and what is happiness. Most of the people had smiles on their faces and were laughing and happy and with friends and family. You walk through a street in Toronto and most of the people are miserable. And you just wonder why, right? Is it worth struggling and trying to make money and then spending more money? Does that really make you happy? But I wouldn't be surprised if on a happiness rating, people here may be a little bit more happy than people in the West.
Right. See? You can do it. You can do it. Oh, I love it here. It's my second home. Day 26 of the Middle Kingdom ride. We left Kuka and traveled west to one of my favorite places in China, the ancient city of Kashgar.